Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center. And for Golden State, up front, it'll be Green in post. D'Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
At the elbow, it's Şengün. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Post to the inside. Shots good by Green.
And those are the kind of buckets that will get Draymond Green going. He relishes finishing through contact.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Post. Following the score by Houston. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Curry for 2. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Durant. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Here's Curry. It's a 3-point game. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got 6 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame. No question.
And here are the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Golden State moving it around. Green, no luck. The Rockets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Eason nails both of them. Warriors trail by 4. Curry with the bounce pass. Post with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And he drives in. Back to Melton. Clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Curry's got 9.
Yeah, Curry just doing damage from deep. If you give him any separation, his three-point shooting is deadly.
Now, here is Smith. 11 points last game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Curry following the score by Houston. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Moody. Sinks the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Rockets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. They double team KD. Eason finds Şengün. Now here's Durant. Last game we saw him score 32. 4 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Curry passes it to Moody. Outside Curry. Back to Melton. Fires from deep. The rebound by KD. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Pistons. And Thompson kicks to Durant. And that one drops. KD's got his second basket.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now, here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. And the basket by Curry.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Thompson outside. Smith outside. From deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to post. Now here's Curry. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Outside Durant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Houston making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. That's good from Durant. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14, and it goes down 2 points.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Durant feeling it out a bit. And that one drops for him. Durant's got 9 points.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Here's KD. 9 points in the game so far. Going inside. Smith for three. Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Moody the pass to Melton. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry on the wing. 19 points in the game. And the Warriors, another three. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Durant, the three. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. There's the three. And the Warriors, another three.
He is in his zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Now here's Durant. It doesn't go for him. Curry looking around. Fires from 14. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Checked in for Moody, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Amen Thompson. And here's Holiday, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors leading. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. It's stolen by Curry. Pajemski with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Shots good by Green.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Holiday sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you can get used to that from Shepard. He likes to keep the ball moving.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Yeah, you know, it simply comes down to effort. They were out-willed, and that just can't happen.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Shepard. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Holiday. He's defended by Pajemski. Warriors leading by 3. Green inside, guarded by Holiday. Green against Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, you know Green's not going to shy away from contact. He loves mixing it up inside.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
And you know, Draymond Green is a fiery personality who plays with relentless energy. And he continues to be an impactful, versatile player, even at this stage of his career.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Quentin Post. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in. And he sinks the second.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Now Shepherd, still yet to score. Pass to Adams. Okogie for three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30, and we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Adams is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Shepherd, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Şengün. He had 19 points in the win against Detroit. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And give Şengün credit for getting a shot off in time there. Nice work.
Pass to Horford. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Podziemski. Misses the three.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Okogie, the pass to Şengün. Now Shepherd. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 3. To the middle. Stolen. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Şengün. Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Adams in the corner. For 3, Okogie. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And now to our rookie leader for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Fifth pass, Reed Shepherd.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, there was a little bit of a learning curve for Jonathan Kuminga coming into this league. The athleticism was always there, and now his skills have come a long way.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 4. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors game.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperon Sengun.
He's been dominant over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. Sengun with a screen on Melton. Okogie, the pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. Here's Okogie. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here is Horford. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Horford. Up top, Curry. 38 points for him last game against Dallas. Kuminga, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. And the 3 ball is good. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Warriors trail. Here's Melton. Moody the pass to Kuminga. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, I'm certain on the scouting report they are going to live with Kuminga taking that shot. But maybe that scouting report is going to change.
Pass to Okogie. Sengun with a screen on Melton. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And then for Houston, Durant's checked in for Adams. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. Finney-Smith finds Thompson. Picked by Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game. And not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Curry nails the triple.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
KD with it. 14 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. KD's got 16 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Back to Curry from deep three-point territory. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Shepherd. Now, Finney Smith. Puts it up. And it falls over the rim and in. 18 points for him.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Now, here's Moody. 12 points his last outing. And the basket by Curry.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Shepherd with the ball. Guarded by Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Shepherd.
Extending out that range. Reed Shepherd, this youngster can shoot it.
Curry fires from way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Post is checked in for Golden State. And then for Houston, Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here is Moody. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Post gets it to go.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Smith after the Warriors pick up 3. Thompson, left side. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Moody. Here's Curry. In the corner, it's Melton. Off target with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now Eason. Durant in the corner. Eason with a screen for KD. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Curry is inside. He's against Smith. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Thompson passes to KD. Back to Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Durant.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
Now here's Curry. He has 40. All alone. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Capella kicks to Thompson. Back to Capella. Pass to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Fires away from way outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Capella. Outside, KD. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Curry. Unloads from 13. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Rockets. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, for the Rockets, at times they played some of the best basketball in the league, but they haven't been able to sustain it over the course of the entire season. And that's the only reason they're not in first place.
Well, they're still right there in the hunt for that top spot, and they believe there's still another level in which they can turn it on.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
Back to KD, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. 3rd is Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Warriors leading by 5. Melton passes to Moody. Now post. Some nice passing by Golden State. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 46 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thompson, high post. Curry meets him. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
For Houston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Ahmed Thompson at the line for 1.
.24 seconds left in the first half.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Curry with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Offline with his 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. Cousins continues as he cranks his 3-point made total even higher. on what has been a historic night for him. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter. I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Curry's been giving the defense headaches all night. They're scrambling to contain him, but so far it just keeps finding his shot.
And let's not forget his teammates, helping to set him up time and time again.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Up front, it'll be Green in post. Stephen Curry's out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Hey, watch him.
Back to Green. 3-pointer. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the 3-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Thompson passes to KD. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. From past the arc. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Warriors leading by 8. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah,
and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Here's post. It's rebounded by Houston. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Sengun. Outside, KD. Pass to Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got 8.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Now Melton. Outside, Green. Thompson against Curry. Back to Green. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Thompson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Green. Back to Curry. Goes up on the wing. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Left side, KD. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And Post gets it to go.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Outside Curry. There's the screen. Puts up a 3. Good, another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
And all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Now Melton. Scoreless thus far. Outside Curry. A 3 ball. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 15. Smith on the wing. Back to Eason. Outside, KD. Pass to Eason. His 3-pointers off the mark. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-6 run. Now, here's Melton. He provides a good amount of offense. Connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
On defense, the Warriors. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Right side, Durant. It's stolen by Curry. Melton passes to Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Green's got 15 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Outside, KD. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's got 21.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Curry passes to Melton. Curry, a screen on Eason. Nobody near Melton. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 17. In the corner, it's Eason. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. Here's Post. Here's Melton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's 0 for, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
In the corner, it's Eason. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Although not the strongest, Şengün has a solid base and incredible footwork.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And the first one drops. Melton hits them both. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 13. Here's Shepard. He's got 6. Smith wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Pass to Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Melton. And a miss there on the triple.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Here's Şengün. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Some nice passing by Golden State. But Podziemski's shot is good.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Pass to Post. Now Podziemski. And here's Melton. 6 on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant, the long-range shot, finds its mark.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Outside, Green. Pass to Post. In the corner, it's Melton. Over Thompson. Melton, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Warriors leading by 11. Now Podziemski. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Podziemski's got 11.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. And so here is Houston. It's a 14-point game.
2 minutes remaining.
Shepard, the pass to Adams. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Pass to Podziemski. Now Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. Over Finney-Smith. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. To the middle. Up top, Adams. Pass to Shepard. Right wing. Here's Okogie, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. No good on the triple. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 14. Healed outside. Off target from three-point range. Houston's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And the basket by Okogie.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Podziemski with it. 11 points in the game. Left side, Kuminga. Healed from outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Nuggets trail by 12. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. Healed the pass to Kuminga. It's good. Kuminga's got 6 points.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
Here's Shepard. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
Rockets shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Alperen Şengün. He's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Shepard out there with Adams. And it's Okogie in at the 2 guard. Curry dishes to Hield. The rebound by Steven Adams.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Back to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. Back to Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State. Outside Curry. From the arc. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Shepard. Here's Okogie. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard from downtown. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Podziemski with it, outside Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Okogie. He's defended by Podziemski. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Şengün against Curry. Podziemski on the wing. And the three off target. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Shepard. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Şengün against Kuminga. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Curry. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Shepard with the ball. Curry meets him. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Shepard. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Draymond Green's checked in for Kuminga. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Curry outside. They get it back. Horford gets the bucket.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Now Shepard driving in. Here's Finney-Smith. Buries the long-range jumper.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Curry with the three, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to KD. Durant going to work inside.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Now here's Curry. Yep, that one goes.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
And here is KD. Capella with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Shepard the pass to Capella. Durant against Curry. Good.
Kevin Durant.
That's 28 points for KD.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Out to the right wing. Horford kicks to Curry. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Shepard with the ball. Capella with a screen on Curry. Shepard the pass to Capella. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Green kicks to heel. Outside Curry. Fires top of the key. Another one goes. Incredible. double.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Outside, Horford. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Outside Curry. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Curry kicks to Green. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets trail by 12. Now Shepherd. Thompson, left side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got 19 points.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Outside Curry. Takes the three. Connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Here's Melton. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody the pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, KD. Shepherd with the ball. Thompson outside. Capella sets a screen for Thompson. Swiped away. Now, here's Moody. Outside Curry. Pass to Melton. Launches a three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant against Green. Back to Şengün. The 11-footer. That one is good.
And he doesn't get a lot of recognition for it, but Durant is a terrific passer.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Capella, and Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Trailing here by 8. Green outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer. Good.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Thompson outside. From outside. Green whips down the board. Warriors leading by 11. Şengün against Curry. From 13 feet, it's in.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. For three. No good there. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Now Curry. Now post. And he banks the layup in.
Such a dual threat offensively. Curry can be the finisher or he can create like he did there.
Thompson surveying the floor. Outside, Smith. Outside, KD. And he hits from 17.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Curry outside. Melton against Eason. Off the glass.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Thompson against Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.